My dear one, something beautiful is unfolding right now. Something extraordinary is happening in your life at this very moment. Every door that was locked is being opened by my hand. I am moving on your behalf in this very instant, making paths where none appear to exist. You can now go through the right doors. As you read these words, every blessing I've planned for you is being released right now. It's not the right time or the perfect conditions for me to act. I'm moving right now to help you, tearing down barriers that have been there for years, getting rid of problems that seemed like they would never go away, and making paths where there don't seem to be any. There is a sound that can be heard all the way to heaven as the chains that have been holding you back fall to the ground. Also, the angels are happy because they know what's next for you. People are amazed by what I have planned for your future after seeing the plans I have drawn. I want you to fully grasp how important what I'm doing in your life right now is. The change or correction being made here is not small. This is a complete change in your situation. A complete change in your situation. Everything that has been working against you will change in a big way. As these words sink into your heart, the spiritual atmosphere around you changes. The darkness that has been hanging over some parts of your life is being pushed away by my light. It can't come back because I am watching over you. Someone from my army of powerful angels will watch over you. It's not because you're weak, but because I value you, and the enemy knows that your breakthrough will affect many lives besides your own. It's not just about you that you won. It has to do with how your change will affect everyone with whom you are connected. Anyone who will see what I'm doing in your life. Everybody who reads your story will believe that I can do the same for them. The spiritual world is very active about what's going on with you. I have decided what will happen in your life. The blessings have been sent out. Angelic beings have been given tasks to do and are now moving on your behalf. All of this is too big for your eyes to see. However, I want you to know that it is taking place. Right now, there is more going on in the invisible realm than in the visible realm. Forces are being sent out. Plans are being put into action. Piece by piece, the enemy's plans are being taken apart until there are no more of the structures he tried to build against your future. Wishful thinking or religious fantasy is not what this is. This is spiritual truth, and it's happening right now as you read these words. It's been too long since you last tried to open those doors. You keep knocking on opportunities that don't seem to care that you're there, hoping that things will change, but they never do. There were times when I saw you knock so hard that your knuckles were raw and your heart was heavy with sadness. I saw you stand in front of closed doors and wonder what was wrong with you, and why other people seemed to be able to get blessings while you couldn't. I can hear the questions that are running through your mind, the ones you were too scared to say out loud, the ones who asked if I had forgotten about them, or if they had done something to make me not like them. Let me give you an answer right now that is clear as day and comes from God. We haven't forgotten about you. You have not been forgotten. You have not been kicked out. Because you were not good enough, the doors were not shut. The doors were shut because they weren't the right ones. And I was keeping you out of rooms where you could have been hurt. I protected you by closing every door in your past that seemed like it was rejecting you. Every chance that got away from you was actually my rerouting, dressed up as failure. You always felt like you were falling behind while others moved forward. But I was actually holding you back for something better, something bigger, and more in line with your true purpose than what you were aiming for at the time. I know it hurts when those doors are shut. I know how hard it has been to wait. I know that you've cried tears of anger and confusion because you couldn't figure out why your life seemed to be stuck in neutral while everyone else's was moving forward. You're about to understand why I made you wait, though. You're about to find out why I shut those doors. Something so much better than what you thought you wanted is about to come your way. You will thank me for every door that didn't open, every blessing that took longer than expected, and every prayer that was answered in a way that you didn't expect. But this time of year, I'm opening the right doors. There will be no one who can close them again after I swing them wide open. The doors here are ones that I chose just for you. You can find doors that lead to your divine purpose. There are doors that lead to rooms full of everything you've been praying for and even more. These doors are not being opened reluctantly or partially by me. I'm happy to throw them open because I've been waiting for this moment just as long as you have. This season of breakthrough has been on my mind for a long time. Now that it's here, I'm showering you with my love without limits or limits on how much I give. These aren't just any doors I'm opening for you, because they are supernatural. They let you into new levels of blessing, provision, and purpose. After you walk through these doors, the other side will have a completely different vibe than the ones you've been in before. You will no longer have to carry the weight of your problems after you step through. The confusion that was getting in the way of your thinking will go away right away. The overwhelming peace that fills these new rooms I'm leading you into will shut down the fear that has been telling you lies. These doors lead to places where there is so much that there is no such thing as lack. There are peaceful places where stress can't live. There are places with a purpose where all of your questions about who you are and your calling will be answered in a clear way. Today, certain doors are opening in your life. Let me tell you about them. When it comes to your money, I'm opening doors that the enemy has been blocking. There has been a spiritual blockage in your financial pipeline for years that has kept my provision from freely flowing into your life. You worked very hard. You were honest about what you had. It looked like your bank account didn't believe in you, but you did. Because you thought I would keep my promise that those who give will receive. You have given when you barely had enough for yourself. But the big step forward still hadn't come. It never looked like the numbers added up right. Unexpected costs kept coming up. Chances to make more money kept disappearing at the last minute. It looked like your money was stuck against a wall that you couldn't get through. No matter how hard you tried, you have been very faithful, and I want you to know that. During those hard times, every seed of faith you planted has been growing underground, where you couldn't see it. In the spiritual world, every dollar you gave when you didn't have any has been multiplying. Every act of giving money, like tithing, offering, or giving someone music as a gift, has been recorded in heaven and is about to produce a harvest that will be so rich that it will overwhelm you. I'm getting rid of the blockage. I am letting all the floodwaters in. Let go of a financial breakthrough that will not only meet your needs, but also give you so much extra that you will bless others who are still waiting for their own breakthrough. As you feel that change in your spirit about money right now, I want you to ground it with a statement. Please type, "I receive it," in the comment section below. In a spiritual sense, this is more than just a comment. Because you type those words, you are ready to receive everything I am sending your way right now. You are telling heaven and all the other forces that are watching that you are ready to let more flow through you. Keep reading, because the breakthrough is about to get even better as you scroll down. The financial doors that are opening for you include doors of chance that will help you make more money in ways you didn't expect. There are going to be new ways for you to make money soon. Some of them will come from the job you already have, like promotions, raises, bonuses, and new duties that come with extra pay. Some of them will come from the business ideas I've been giving you, ideas that will help you make more money than your salary. Others will come through unexpected channels, inheritances you weren't aware of, debts forgiven that you had written off, gifts from sources you never expected, and chances that seem to appear out of nowhere but are actually the result of my careful planning behind the scenes. Your relationships are getting better again after being hurt by misunderstandings and betrayals. The enemy has worked hard to keep you from talking to anyone, to make you feel like no one really gets you or cares about you. Painful events from your past have been used by him to build walls around your heart. Walls that were meant to keep you safe, but held you back instead. People have stayed away from you because of those walls. They have stopped you from making the deep, meaningful connections your soul needs. Even when you were with other people, they made you feel lonely because real intimacy requires being open, and you've been hurt too much to be open. I'm taking down those walls this season. The hurts that made you afraid to trust again are getting better. I'm going to bring you people who will love you the way you deserve to be loved. There are some people who will see your worth, even when you can't. There are people who will be there for you through every storm and every victory. The connections I'm making for you right now are divine appointments that will bring about big changes in your life. It's not like these people are just casual acquaintances or friends on the surface. These are covenant relationships, strong bonds of love and support that will see you through whatever comes next. I am healing the wounds from past relationships that hurt you and made you not trust anyone. I know about the friend who broke your trust by telling other people your secrets like rumors and making them dislike you. I know about the family member who should have kept you safe but instead caused you pain. That person in a relationship who said they would love you forever but broke up with you and made you wonder if you were good enough to be loved. All of these wounds have changed how you interact with other people. Because of each betrayal, you are a little more careful, suspicious, and unwilling to let anyone get close. But I'm getting rid of all of that for you. I am making it possible for you to trust again. I'm giving you the wisdom to tell the difference between safe and dangerous people. And I'm putting you in touch with people who will show you that love is still possible. You should still trust that person. That link can still be used by someone who has been hurt just as badly as you have. You have been hurt by the enemy, but I am opening doors in your health that have been shut. I know about the symptoms that worry you, the diagnosis that scared you, and the medical reports that make it sound like you will have a future full of pain and limitations. I know how many nights you've spent researching your condition online, each article making you more worried as you thought of the worst possible outcomes that kept you up at night with fear. I know the prayers you've said for healing, the tears you've shed, and the hopelessness you felt as your body held you back in pain and weakness. But I am the God who can heal all of your wounds. These words are being sent to you right now while you are receiving them. This isn't a general wish or promise. This is a specific release of my healing power into your body, taking care of your specific problems and symptoms. There are cells, organs, and systems in your body that are being healed by my power. I am adding strength where there was weakness. I am bringing health where there was sickness. I am bringing comfort to places where there has been pain. I am bringing regeneration to places that have been getting worse. It's time for you to walk through the doors to health and vitality. You will be physically well during this time. which will allow you to fulfill every purpose I have given you. I made your body. I know more about it than any doctor, specialist, or other medical professional who has ever checked you out. I know how many hairs are on your head. I know how many cells are in your body. I know what chemicals are in every organ, and how the electrical impulses that control them work. I made the systems that keep you alive, and I can fix any system that is broken. The healing I'm sending out is not limited by what we know about medicine. It's not limited by predictions or numbers. In terms of how it works, doctors can't measure it or guess what will happen. This is healing from beyond this world. The same power that raised the dead, helped the blind see, and made the lame walk when my Son walked the earth. You are able to use that power. You are being hit by that power. That power is now going into your body, in your mind and heart. I'm opening doors that have been shut by music, trauma, and fear. The enemy has built prisons in your mind out of your painful experiences. These are thought patterns that keep you stuck in cycles of anxiety, depression, and hopelessness. He has built strongholds of fear in your mind. There are negative fortresses that affect everything you see, every choice you make, and every relationship you have. Other people can't see these mental prisons, but you can feel them very clearly. Every day you live inside them, and you've begun to think that you can't get away. Your enemy has made you believe that this is how you will always feel. Being healed is not possible for someone who has been through what you have. To deal with your pain instead of being free from it is the best you can hope for. He said that the years of trouble show that your condition will never go away. He brought up all the times you tried to feel better but failed, like every therapy session that didn't work or medication that didn't help. He has made a strong case against your healing that can't be argued with. Right now, though, I'm telling you that you will be completely healed, because I am the God who heals souls. I am ending all chains of mental pain. I am destroying all strongholds of negative thinking. Your mind is filled with my peace, joy, and hope. You will be able to walk through the doors to emotional freedom and find a level of mental peace that you previously believed was only possible for people who had not experienced suffering like you have. The past doesn't decide what will happen in the future. Your trauma doesn't decide what will happen to you. Although you have been through pain, that doesn't mean you can't feel joy. I'm changing something in your mind, and you'll notice when my peace takes the place of your worry, and my joy takes the place of your sadness. This season, the windows of heaven are also opening up over your life. They are not only the doors of chance on earth, but also the windows of heaven. I'm blessing you so much that you can't even hold it all in. I'm sending you good luck that will follow you everywhere, grace that will hide all your flaws. Everything you need will be there for you before you even know it. Everything changes for someone when the windows of heaven are open. Strangers help each other. Problems are turned into stepping stones. Delays turn out to be divine timing. What seemed like rejection turns out to be a turn towards something much better than what you wanted in the first place. This is what it means to live in heaven with a window open. Actually, I'm setting this up over your life right now. At times when the windows of heaven are open, things change for the better when you walk into them. While they have no reason to help you normally, people feel compelled to do so. There are chances that no one else could see that become visible to you. Problems that seemed impossible to solve all of a sudden have answers that no one had considered before. When heaven is involved in your daily life, this is what happens. When God is blessing the natural world on your behalf from the spiritual world, this is the world I'm making for you. You will always have windows to heaven open above your head from now on, and blessings will never stop coming your way. But I'm not just the one opening the windows and doors. I'm also getting rid of all the curses that have been said over your life. Every word that has been used against you like a weapon, every prediction of failure and defeat that your adversary has attempted to link to your future has been used against you. Words are strong. The enemy also knows this. Since the beginning of time, he has been studying how words can change things. When he heard me speak, he thought I could make the universe happen with just my voice. He knows that words can both make things better and worse. He knows that words can change things. He has used this information to plan attacks against you that have come from other people and even from you. He spoke death over your future through people who were supposed to love you. Parents who should have spoken words of blessing over you instead said things that were mean, hurtful, and discouraging. Teachers who should have helped you feel better about yourself instead shattered it with careless comments and harsh grades. Instead of praising your abilities, friends who should have been happy for you said things that made you doubt your dreams. People in your past relationships who should have loved you said things that made you feel like you were not worth loving or being loved. The spiritual atmosphere around your life has built up all of these words, forming a cloud of negativity that has changed how you see yourself and your situation. He got you to say things that supported his lies about who you are and what you deserve. Because you were in pain, he got you to say things about yourself that weren't true but felt true. He has persuaded you to say that you have failed, are inadequate, and are not worthy. Every time you told yourself that you would fail, you were casting a curse on your life. When you said that good things were for other people but not for you, you were agreeing with how your enemy saw your worth. You helped him destroy you from the inside out every time you looked in the mirror and said mean things about what you saw. He has woven a web of curses around you to try to keep you stuck in a life of lack and limitation. I am stronger than any curse, though. Every curse is taken away by my blessing. Every negative statement is overridden by what I say. As I speak this, I am blessing every part of your life and taking back every curse that has ever been said against you. Words of death have been spoken, but I speak words of life. I'm saying there is plenty where there is lack. I'm calling for health where sickness has been called for. I'm calling for victory where defeat was expected. Any words that have been said against you have not been as strong as mine, and what I say will win out. I'm breaking the curse of poverty that has been passed down through your family for many years. You were not the one who started this curse. It starts with your parents and goes back to your grandparents, great-grandparents, and even people you don't know. Someone in your family tree set up a pattern of having trouble with money that has been going on for generations. Your family tree has been told by this curse that struggle is normal and that there will never be enough. That big money win isn't for you, it's for other people. Your family has thought about it so much that it seems like a fact that can't be changed, like a genetic trait that can't be changed. This curse has made patterns of not having enough that seemed impossible to break, cycles of debt and not having enough that happened generation after generation. Your parents had a hard time with money. Their parents had a hard time with money. Their parents had money problems before them. The enemy also wanted this pattern to continue through you, your children, and your grandchildren, creating a lifelong financial tie in your family. He wanted you to leave your family with nothing, to be poor, and to have a hard time with money all their lives. But right now, I'm breaking that curse that has been passed down through generations. You have been linked to your ancestors' poverty, and I'm cutting that link. I'm leaving behind a new legacy of wealth that will not only change your life, but also the lives of your children and their children. You are no longer cursed by being poor. People like you are the ones who break this pattern. From now on, you and your children and grandchildren will have no worries about money and will be protected in supernatural ways. Your kids won't have to deal with your money problems. They will get your financial successes after you die. Your grandchildren will not grow up in a time of lack, but in a time of plenty. The curse is no longer in effect. The new history starts. I'm ending the sickness curse that has been passed down through your family. You've seen family members get sick with diseases that seem to be passed down from parent to child. You've heard about family members who died young from diseases that run in the family. You may have noticed the same symptoms in your own body and wondered if you were doomed to get sick and die young like everyone else. This curse has shown up as genetic diseases, long-term conditions that seem to be in your genes, and health problems that have shown up in every generation as if they were bound to happen. That person who put this curse on your family has taken away years from their lives and quality from their days. He has used it to keep your family focused on getting better instead of enjoying being healthy. He has used it to make people afraid of the future, worried about their symptoms, and upbeat about their chances of ever being truly healthy. It was his wish that you would accept that being sick was just a part of life and not something to be fought. But I'm the God who makes things better. The power I have to heal is stronger than any genetic trait, family history, or medical likelihood. Your genetic code is being changed by my healing touch. I'm breaking the chains of sickness that have been passed down from generation to generation. I am ending the curse on your family right now, so the diseases that have been following them will not follow them. Your kids won't get sick like everyone else in your family has. They will get the good health that I am bringing into your family tree. Those who come after you will remember you as the person who broke the curse, who got the breakthrough that changed everyone in the family's health for the better. I am breaking the curse of broken relationships that has caused families in your family to split up. When you look at your family history, you will see a pattern of broken relationships, divorces that put kids in the middle of two parents' fights, plans that kept siblings apart for decades. Parents and kids stopped talking to each other because of fights that got so bad that they could not be fixed. People in the same extended family who stopped being friends and started fighting. This curse has led to separations, divorces, and estrangements that have left generations of your family members hurt and alone. This curse was put on your family by the enemy, so they can't enjoy the happiness and support that come from having healthy, loving relationships. He has taken away the strength that comes from being together as a family. He took away the comfort that comes from having real friends and family who love you. He has made it seem normal for families to break up, marriages to end, and parents and kids to fight. But I am the God who makes things right between people. I am also ending this curse on your family. From now on, your family line will be more united, loving, and linked than ever before. It will be easy to get married. People will fight for their marriages instead of against each other. Each parent and child will be close. Understanding and respect for each other will help bridge the gap between generations that has led to conflict. People in the same extended family will love and support each other. Getting together with family will be a source of joy instead of stress. Breakups are bad, but you can end the curse. the tradition of loving connection starts. I'm breaking the curse of failure that has kept people in your family from being successful. You may have seen that your family has a history of almost making it. People start businesses that don't work out in the end. The chances people have sometimes slip away just as they are about to seize them. Even though people work hard all their lives, they never seem to make the progress that they should. This curse has brought down projects that looked like they might work, talented people to not reach their full potential. There are times when chances slip through your fingers. This curse was put on your family by the enemy to keep them down. A glass wall that has kept generation after generation from reaching the level of success I set out for them. He used it to tell a family story about close calls and almost theirs, getting each generation to believe that people with your last name can't be successful. He told you to stop trying to settle for less than what I made you for, and stop trying to accept mediocrity as your fate. But I'm breaking through that ceiling today. I'm taking away all the limits that have been put on your potential. I'm breaking the patterns of failing and making new patterns of succeeding. You'll do well where your ancestors failed. You will finish what they failed to do. It's now possible for you to reach heights that no one else in your family has ever reached before. Finally, I wish you the best of luck. The level of your success will be so great that it will change what other people with your family history can do. The proof that the curse has been broken will be you. The living proof that a new era has begun. I am breaking the addiction curse that has been passed down through your family for generations. You may have seen family members hurt themselves by using drugs, alcohol, gambling, or other bad habits. You may have seen the same patterns happen over and over again in different generations. Parents who are addicted pass their habits on to their kids, who then pass them on to their own kids. You might have had the same problems with these tendencies and wondered if you were just destined to do what other people did. This curse has shown up as drug and alcohol abuse, gambling, and other bad habits that have taken away your family's peace, health, and future. The enemy has used this curse to keep your family bound together by making sure that addiction is passed down from parent to child without end. It has been used to take away years of useful life, hurt marriages and families, waste money, and end dreams and potential. He has persuaded each generation that they can't fight these urges and that the best they can hope for is to control their addictions instead of getting rid of them. It's my job to set people free, and my freedom is stronger than any addiction. This is the first time in my family's history that someone has been addicted. I'm cutting the spiritual ties that have made your family vulnerable to these bad habits. It will not affect you or your children or grandchildren because of the addiction that runs in your family. Freedom is what you now have. They will not understand addiction from personal experience because they are not your grandchildren or children. They will only know about it from past events. Say something that will be heard in the spiritual world if you are ready to break that chain for good, not just for yourself, but for everyone who comes after you. What you need to write in the comments is, "The chain is broken." Do more than think about it. Talk it out loud with your hands. As you type it, picture the sword of my spirit cutting the cord that ties you to the past. Now is your chance to be free. This is the end of the story of bondage. Tell stories about the problems your family was having before you had the big breakthrough that made everything better. I am breaking the curse of fear that has kept your family members from moving for generations. Fear of failing kept people from taking risks. Fear of being rejected kept people from being open and honest. Self-destruction was brought on by fear of success. Fear of the future kept people from enjoying the present. Deep relationships were hindered by fear of intimacy. Fear of dying robbed life of its peace. This fear curse has been passed down from generation to generation, teaching each new generation to be afraid before they had a chance to be brave. This curse was put on your family by the enemy to make their world smaller, to keep them playing small, and to keep them from stepping into all that I had planned for them. Fear has kept your family confined, preventing them from exploring the vast areas of blessing and purpose that I had prepared for them. But I'm ending this spell of fear right now. I'm putting a brave spirit into your bloodline. From now on, people will know your family for being brave, not shy. Your children and grandchildren will take big risks, and music get big rewards. Fear is no longer a curse. The courage legacy starts. At the same time that I break these curses, I bring blessings into your life to replace everything that is being taken away. Both nature and the spiritual world hate empty spaces. As I remove the curses, I fill those spaces with blessings that are so many and strong that the curses will not be able to come back. In places where there was poverty, I am creating plenty. I am making places healthy where there was sickness. I am bringing people together where there were once rifts. I am setting up success where there was failure. I'm setting up freedom where there was addiction. I'm building courage where there was fear. These good things won't go away soon. They are permanent changes that will happen in your life as long as you walk with me and trust that I will take care of you. Those good things I'm sending your way right now are already on their way. Some of them will happen in the next few days. Some will take weeks to play out. That being said, they are all certain because I said so, and my word never comes back to me empty. Your life will be blessed when I say that, because my words have power to make things happen. With my words, I made the universe come into being. With my voice, I hung the stars in the sky. When I said that, I brought life from nothing. With the same creative power, I now speak a blessing over your life. These aren't just empty words or wishful thinking. There is no force in heaven, on earth, or under the earth that can stop, change, or weaken these divine decrees. Please know that I am truly and deeply blessing you during this season. There are no limits or parts to this blessing. This is an overflowing blessing that will cover every part of your life. You're lucky with money. Your health is good. The people in your life are lucky. Your job is a blessing. Your work in ministry is blessed. Your creativity is a gift. Your sleep is good. You are blessed to wake up. Your coming in is a blessing. Your trip out is blessed. Everything you do is blessed by music. Good things happen in your dreams. Everything you ask for is granted. This season, I have decided to bless every part of your life, and no one can stop me. As you read these words, my blessing is coming into your home. It's going through the walls, into every room, and affecting everyone who lives there. As soon as you walk through the door, you will feel peace in your homes through my blessing. Your kitchen will always have what it needs because I bless it. I wish you a good night's sleep and sweet dreams in your bedroom. Every closet and corner is being blessed with the presence of God. The chaos of the world can't get into your home because it's becoming a safe haven of peace. Inside your home, no matter what storms are going on outside, you will feel safe and calm. Your house is turning into a healing space where hurts are cared for and hearts are fixed. When you or your family members are tired from the fights of the day, The atmosphere of your home will help you feel better. In the peace of your own home, relationships that were tense will get better. People who were tired will feel better in the rest of your home. Minds that were confused will become clear in the peace of your home. Your house is turning into a stronghold where the enemy can't get through because his attacks and plans are being found out before they can do any harm. I'm blessing your home because I know how important it is for you to have a safe place to be. A place where no one will judge you for being yourself. A place where you can rest, heal, and get ready for the fights that are coming. My blessing is coming into your workplace with the power to change things. My blessing is moving into the place where you work and changing the mood. Whether it's an office, a factory, a store, a school, your own home, or somewhere else, you will be able to tell the difference. Projects that had stopped will now get going again. Ideas that were stuck will start to come out. Relationships that were hard to handle will get easier. Chances that were hidden will now be clear to see. The favor that was held back will be given back without any reason. People who used to be mean to each other will all of a sudden become friendly, and you'll be confused about what happened. Supervisors who were unfair will change their minds, and you won't know why. But you'll know that it was my pleasure to change things at work so that they were better for you. I'm blessing your work because I want you to do well in your job, not just get by. For the great work you put into everything, I want you to succeed and be praised for it. I want your work to make you happy, not tired. I want your hard work to be noticed and rewarded. Instead of stress and frustration, I want your job to give you a sense of purpose and security. When you do your work as if it were for me, it is an act of worship. And I'm rewarding your loyalty by giving you a raise and a promotion. The wall that was stopping you from moving up in your career is being taken down. You are breaking through the glass walls that have been holding you back. You are about to make big steps forward in your career that will put you right where I want you to be. My blessing is going into your body and will heal you. It's going through your blood and touching every organ. It's healing every wound and making every weak spot stronger. You can feel my healing power, restorative energy, and life-giving force in this blessing. A doctor can't get to some places with it, taking care of illnesses that medicine can't heal, fixing problems that didn't seem like they could be fixed, where doctors have said there is no chance of recovery. Giving people hope is my blessing, where the latest medical research has run its course. I'm blessed to be able to work beyond those limits. Dr. Smith says I am not limited by what is medically possible because I made the bodies they study. Every cell, molecule, and atom in your body is known to me because I made them all. Your body will be healthy, full of life, and strong for many more years of meaningful living because I bless it. My blessing is coming into your mind with peace that changes everything. It gets rid of the fog of confusion that was making it hard for you to think straight. You've felt like you were going through life without thinking straight, not able to see or think straight, and not sure of the choices they are making. But my blessing is making things clearer. The anxious thoughts that have kept you up at night are being brought to a calm. The thoughts that get out of hand and make you think of everything that could go wrong. Quieting the doubting voices that have made you doubt yourself and question every choice you make is what you need to do. It changes lies into truth, fear into faith, and hopelessness into hope. I'm blessing your mind because I know the enemy has been after your thoughts a lot. He knows that he can take over your life if he can decide what you think. but my blessing is stronger than his plans. I am renewing your mind, changing the way you think, and creating new neural pathways that will lead to happiness and peace instead of sadness and despair. My blessing is going into your emotions like a healing balm. It's healing the wounds that have made you feel broken, rejected, and not worth anything. Music. I love you enough to fill the empty spots in your heart, which is more than enough to satisfy your deepest needs. It's calming down the storms of anger and resentment that have been building up inside you. Storms have broken up relationships and taken your peace, sometimes for years. I am blessing your feelings because I made you to have all the different kinds of feelings that make life interesting and worthwhile. Because you've been in so much pain, the enemy has tried to mess with your emotions and make you afraid to feel anything. But I'm giving you back the power to feel joy that comes from inside. I'm giving you back the power to feel peace that lasts even when things are hard. I'm making it possible for you to feel love again without worrying about getting hurt. I'm giving you back the hope that comes from knowing good things are on the way. When you laugh again, it will be a real laugh that comes from a heart that is healed. You'll sing again with songs that show real happiness. You will dance again, this time with moves that honor life. Your emotional life will be a blessing, not something you have to deal with. During this season, I am also deeply healing your soul. Deep down, this is the part of you that is not made up of thoughts or feelings. Your soul is hurt from things that no one should have to go through. You've lost people and things that have left holes in your heart that don't seem to be filled. It's not about relationships, accomplishments, things, or fun. You've been lied to and hurt so many times that it's hard to trust anyone again. You learned that being open and vulnerable was risky after being betrayed. You've been let down so many times that you're afraid to hope for anything good. Letdowns taught you to expect the worst, which kept you from getting hurt when it did happen. There have been times when the pain was so bad that you didn't think you would make it through. There were times when just making it through the day felt like a win, but you made it through. You're still here. Right now you are reading these words, which means you made it through all the hard times, the times you thought you couldn't go on, and the times you thought things were hopeless. I'm going to do more than just help you stay alive now. I'm going to heal you so completely that the pain you felt in the past will turn into wisdom and kindness instead of more pain. Your most powerful ministry to other people will be built on the things that hurt you the most. The wounds that almost killed you will become places where other people can heal. The healing I'm doing for your soul is all-encompassing and full. There's more to what I'm doing than just putting bandages on your wounds to hide them while the infection spreads below. The tissue is, in a way, being grown again. I'm healing you at the level where the pain starts, at the core. Even if you healed on the outside, you could still get hurt in the same way because the weakness would still be there. You will be stronger after deep healing, though, than you were before the wound. This is what I do best. What the enemy meant to do harm, I use for good. It was something that almost destroyed you that I turned into the basis of your biggest victory. When the enemy sees what I did with the pain he caused you, he will be in shock, because your pain will not destroy you. Instead, it will make you more powerful in your ministry to others. It's been a long time since you've healed from wounds from your childhood. You were hurt before you were old enough to understand what was going on, or why. I know what happened to you when you were too young to understand why people were mean to you. Parts of you still can't figure it out now, even though you couldn't figure it out back then. I know the words that were said over you that made you feel like you were not important, loved, or wanted. Words that changed the way you saw yourself for years to come. As far as I know, things that should have been there were not there. Not getting the praise that would have made you feel better about yourself. Not having the safety that would have made you feel safe. You didn't get enough care, so you felt like you had to figure everything out on your own. It's hard to figure out what to do when someone you thought would take care of you hurt you. When the people who were supposed to keep you safe turn out to be your enemies. It's very hard to fix when something breaks inside. Trust gets difficult. Love starts to look sketchy. The idea of safety fades away. And I'm making everything better. For every scar, every wound, and every memory. Through my eternal presence, I'm going back in time to heal the parts of your past that have hurt how you see yourself so badly. I'm putting those events in the context of who you really are, with the truth about how I see you and how valuable and important you are, no matter how other people treated you. My job is to heal the wounds from the relationships that hurt you. I've known people who said they loved them and then skipped town without telling you or giving you a chance to figure out what went wrong. I'm aware of the people who made you feel safe but then broke your trust in ways that still affect how you interact with other people. They taught you that sometimes the safest people are also the most dangerous. I've had friendships end without any reason, leaving me wondering what I did wrong. I would replay conversations in my head, trying to figure out what I did wrong that made them leave. I've been around family members who took sides, spread rumors, and turned people you cared about against you. These were family members who should have been on your side, but instead turned against you. I have been in relationships that began with so much hope and ended with so much pain. In some relationships, music, you gave your whole heart and then got it back in pieces. Every single one of these wounds is being healed by my power. I'm getting rid of the bitterness that has been growing in these wounds right now. Anger that has made it impossible for you to trust and love freely. These wounds are being closed with my love, so that they heal into scars instead of open wounds. Reminders of what you went through instead of things that hurt you all the time. I'm putting you back together after the failures that made you doubt yourself. I remember when you did your best, but it wasn't enough. There were times when you did everything you could, but still failed. You missed out on chances because you made mistakes, and I know about them. There were chances that could have changed the course of your life if you had chosen differently. I know about the goals you set but didn't reach, the hopes that died. You tried your best, but your plans fell through. I understand how these setbacks have made you afraid to try again, to dream again, and to hope again. It's often worse to fail than to never try at all. You can tell yourself that you would have succeeded if you had tried, even if you don't. But I'm getting over the shame and doubt in myself that these failures have given me. I'm changing the way you think about your failures so that they don't seem like proof that you're not good enough. In history, everyone who has been successful has failed many times. Not succeeding is not the same thing as failing. It's a step on the way to success. The teacher is what gets you ready to win. I'm also healing your relationship with failing so that you can get back up, try again, and finish everything I've asked you to do. Your mistakes don't make you who you are. Your risings show who you are. And you are about to rise in ways that will make all your past failures look like they were just practice for huge things to come. I'm making you feel better after the things you did that you wish you could take back. That choice you made that hurt people you cared about. I know. There are choices you made out of anger, fear, or selfishness that you would undo in an instant if you could. I know the angry things you said that you can never take back. People said hurtful things that tore apart families and relationships in ways that might never fully heal. I know that there were times when you could have done the right thing but chose not to. You missed chances to be kind, generous, and loving. I know how guilty and ashamed you feel about the choices you've made. The weight of regret has been on your shoulders for so long that you've forgotten what it's like to stand up straight. You may be hard on yourself, but I'm healing you that. That's right, you did wrong. Some of those mistakes did hurt people. You did not have to do that. But your worst moments don't make you who you are. My love for you and my plan for your life make you who you are. I forgive you for everything. I will forgive anything from your past as long as you tell me about it. You need to forgive yourself now. You will be freed from the prison of regret that has been holding you prisoner as I heal you. You can now let go of the past. Stop punishing yourself for things I've already forgotten. There is freedom from the weight of guilt that was never meant to stay with you. Your heart is at rest as I heal your soul. It's been a long time since your heart last beat. It has been carrying things that it wasn't meant to. Lots of stress about the future. Lots of sadness about the past. The weight of being responsible for things that aren't your job. It has been fighting fights that it was never meant to do by itself. Fights against worry, afraidness, and giving up. You've been trying to fight battles on your own that you were supposed to share with me. Keeping you alert, worried, and ready for the next attack has been its way of keeping you from going through more pain. For a long time, your heart has been on high alert and has forgotten what peace feels like. I want your heart to rest, though. I want you to feel such a deep peace that your heart can finally stop being on high alert. I'm taking on the weight you've been carrying. I am going through the same things you are. I'm watching over you so that you can know you are safe, loved, and being watched over by someone who will never let you down or leave you. You no longer have to carry everything. You no longer have to fight every battle. You no longer need to figure everything out. I'm here. I'm able to. I'm ready. I'll take care of things so you can rest your heart. I am not giving you the kind of rest that comes from being tired. The fall that you experience when you can't go any further, when your body and mind just can't take it any longer. This rest is different. This is the peace that trust gives you. You feel at peace when you know that someone loving and capable is taking care of everything. Children get this kind of rest when they fall asleep in their parents' arms. They don't worry about anything because they know their parent will take care of whatever needs to be done. The child doesn't worry about the bills, the grocery list, or the problems that will come up tomorrow. The child is calm because it trusts. In your relationship with me, I want you to feel that kind of peace. I want you to trust me so much that you can stop trying to do everything yourself. Stop worrying and just rest in my care. I know it hasn't been easy for you to rest. There are a lot of things that could go wrong in your mind. Thoughts that get stronger when you're alone until they take over your whole mind. There's tension in your body that you don't even notice because it's become normal for you. There's stress in your jaw, neck, and shoulders. You don't realize how tense you are until someone tells you to relax, and you remember that your spirit is tired from years of spiritual warfare. It took years of fighting to keep your faith even though things seemed to go against everything I told you. Years of having faith when it was hard to have faith. Years of hope when it didn't make sense to hope. This season is different though. Now is a time to rest. Not because the problems are gone, but because I'm taking care of them for you. Not because I don't have anything to worry about, but because I am giving myself something to worry about. Now you can rest, you can breathe. Finally, you can let go of the stress that has been building up for so long that you forgot you had it. I am in charge of everything. You have control over your money. Your health is in good shape. You have control over your relationships. You are in charge of your future. I am in charge of everything that affects you, and I am a great manager. Take a break. Take it easy knowing I love you. Let it fill up the parts of your heart that have felt unloved and needy. There were people who should have loved you more but didn't know how, didn't care, or were too hurt to give you what you needed. Let it heal those wounds. Let it fill the void you feel when you look for love in places that can't meet your deepest needs. The void left by relationships that said they would give everything but didn't. What you feel when you've accomplished something but it doesn't fill you up. My love for you has nothing to do with how well you do your job, how you look, what you've accomplished, or how useful you are to me. You are mine, so I love you, because I chose you before the world was made. My love for you will never end. I value you because my love makes me who I am. And I can't stop loving you any more than I could stop being God. This love is where you can rest. This love is where you belong. This love is the base on which I'm building your new life of success and blessing. Trust that I will protect you. You don't need to worry about what the enemy will do next. You don't need to worry about how you'll handle the next attack all night. You don't have to wear yourself out trying to think of and plan for every possible danger and disaster. I will look out for you. I will protect you and keep you safe. I'm the wall that no one can get through around you. A lot more of my angels are stationed around you than you can imagine. You are being protected by forces of light that are many times stronger than the forces of darkness that I sent against you. You're safe. It's not that there are no threats. It's that I am stronger than all of them. It's not that the enemy has given up. It's that I will never let him win. Take comfort in what I've done for you. Do not worry about how you will afford to pay your bills, take care of your family, or save money for the future. I am your provider. I am the owner of all the cattle on 1,000 hills. There is silver, gold, diamonds, rubies, and all the other resources and wealth on earth because I made them. When it comes to you, I'm not limited by money, your job, your education, or your situation. There are 1,000 different channels through which I can provide for you, many of which you can't even imagine right now. My people were taken care of even when there was no water or food in the deserts or the wilds. I made water and manna appear from the sky. From a boy's lunch, I made enough loaves and fish to feed 1 million people. I put oil in empty jars until there were none left to fill. The same miraculous provision is open to you. You can be sure that I will always give you what you need, when you need it, in ways that will amaze you with how faithful I am. Trust that I have a plan for you. Don't try to figure things out by yourself. Stop worrying about choices that don't seem possible, paths that aren't clear, and futures that don't seem certain. The plan I have for your life is good and has a purpose. It will make you and everyone connected to you happy and successful. Your unique gifts, experiences, challenges, and opportunities were all taken into account when this plan was made just for you, because no one else is you. No one else could carry out this plan. I will walk you through this plan step by step, giving you clarity when you need it, direction when you're lost, and reassurance when you're not sure. You don't need to see the whole path at once. Just do what you need to do next. I'll also light up that step as you need it. You can be sure that I know the way, even if you don't. This season, the protection I'm giving you is stronger and more all-encompassing than anything you've ever felt before. I am not only keeping you safe from harm, although I am certainly doing that, I am protecting you on every level of your being. My job is to keep your mind safe from the enemy's lies and tricks, the ideas he tries to plant in your mind that will take you away from the truth and make you confused. I'm keeping your feelings safe from attacks that could stir up trouble in your peace. The enemy uses these to throw you off balance and make you react instead of responding. The people and spirits that want to break up your relationships with the people I've given you are being kept safe by me. I'm keeping your money safe from schemes that try to steal it, as well as from bad investments, unexpected costs, and schemes that try to scam you. I am keeping your health safe from all the illnesses and diseases that the enemy would try to spread to you. I am keeping your destiny safe from all the things that would try to stop you from reaching your goal. I have sent warrior angels to watch over you. These aren't just guardian angels who do nothing while you wait for something to happen. This group of warriors is aggressive and will fight the enemy for you. They are not ready for attacks to happen. They are going out ahead of you to clear the way, get rid of any obstacles, and set and clear traps before you even know they were there. When evil forces are sent to hurt you, my angels stop them before they can get to you. When people say bad things about you, my angels catch them in the air and cancel them out with my blessing. When people set traps for you, my angels show you how to avoid them. They will open your eyes to the doors I have opened for you when the enemy tries to keep you from seeing them. You have an unnatural security team with you at all times, and they never sleep, get distracted, or fail at their job to keep you safe. Along with protecting you from you, I also protect you from yourself. I know that you can be your own worst enemy sometimes. I know about the patterns of self-harm that have stopped you from reaching your goals. These are patterns that you learned as a child or used as a way to deal with problems that no longer work for you. You've been telling yourself bad things that have made you think you don't deserve good things. The person inside you who is tougher on you than anyone else has ever been. I know what it's like to push away blessings because you don't think you deserve them. The urge to turn down what I'm offering because you don't believe something this good could really be for you. These patterns are safe for you because of me. I'm ending these patterns. The wounds that make you hurt yourself with your thoughts, words, and choices are getting better. My protection is strong enough to keep you safe from all threats, even the ones that come from inside your own mind and heart. Remember to be nice to yourself and talk to yourself the way I do. Treat yourself with the same love and respect I have for you. You will learn how to relax and enjoy the good things in your life. When good things happen, you won't wait for the bad things to happen first. You'll learn to trust that the good things I bring into your life are okay. During this time, I am also watching out for your family. The enemy wants to hurt your family and friends because he knows that it will hurt you too. He can't always talk to you straight away. He goes after the people you care about because he knows that their pain will make you hurt. He has tried to hurt your kids, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, and a lot of other people you care about. He tried to make you and your family fight with each other. He tried to get them to do bad things that would ruin their lives and hurt your heart. He has tried to hurt them in every way possible, by making them sick, depressed, addicted, and so on. That being said, I'm now protecting your whole family. My angels watch over everyone who lives under your roof and bless them. There have been attacks on your family members, and I am stopping them. I am fixing the problems that have kept you from being with the people you care about. It's my job to fix relationships that the enemy tried to break up. That's why I'm keeping your kids away from things that could hurt them. The things that want to break up your marriage are being kept safe by me. As they get older, your parents will get hurt, but I'm here to protect them. I will protect your family, and no plan you make to hurt them will work. During this time, I'm not only keeping you safe from harm, but I'm also picking you up when you fall. I know that life has hit you hard times when you didn't think you could get back up. I remember the times when you failed so badly that you felt like giving up and not trying again. I know about the times you lost and were afraid to take chances because of it. People like you have had times when they felt so down that they couldn't even get out of bed. But I am the God who picks people up when they fall. I am the one who heals the broken and humble. I give you strength when you don't have any left. I was there to catch you when you fell. It might have felt like you hit the ground hard, but I was actually cushioning your fall and making sure you wouldn't get hurt too badly. You didn't know that rock bottom was actually my hand, stopping you from falling any further every time you thought you had reached it. I'm now going to help you stand up again. I don't care about the dirt and shame of your fall. I'm putting your crown back in place after it got bent when you fell. I'm giving you back the sword of faith. I want to remind you of who you are and whose you are. Your falls don't make you who you are. Your risings make you who you are. And this rising will be the most impressive one yet, since I'm the one doing it. From the depths of depression that have tried to swallow you, I am pulling you up. That pit wasn't your home. That darkness wasn't meant to be for you. The idea that there was no way out of that pit was a lie meant to make you give up, stop believing, and stop hoping for better times. The enemy wanted you to stay in that pit for good, to put up pictures on the walls, get used to your new home, and accept that this is where you'll live forever. But I didn't mean for you to stay there. That pit wasn't a permanent home. It was just a temporary place to stay. Putting my hand into that hole right now, I am taking your hand in mine and pulling you out of the darkness into my wonderful light. You don't have to stay in the pit of depression. I paid with my life to give you freedom, and now I want what is mine. You are mine. You are free, and you will never be stuck in that pit again because I am pulling you out of it right now. You are no longer being held by the darkness. The weight is going away. Hope is taking the place of hopelessness. You are leaving the pit behind and will never go back. I'm pulling you up out of the hole that addiction has made for you. Something you have been hooked on for a long time and can't seem to break free of on your own. Right now, I'm taking away its power over you. Addiction's chains are coming off. It's ending the urges that kept you going back to the bad thing that was hurting you. It's becoming clear that the lies you believed to make you think you needed this thing to live, cope, and feel okay were always lies. That habit doesn't belong to you. You didn't. It wasn't a real answer to a real problem. It was just a quick fix that caused long-lasting harm. I am your happiness. I'm your way of dealing with things. I bring you peace. I am the person you have been looking for all along. The answer to the need that got you hooked in the first place. I'm enough for you. You don't need anything else. I'm pulling you up out of the abyss of addiction and setting your feet on real freedom. The stuff is no longer useful. The behavior is no longer interesting. The obsession is no longer strong. You are truly free, and from now on, you will walk in that freedom. You thought that being broke would be your permanent home, but I'm pulling you out of that hole. Financial mistakes that have built up over time, bills that haven't been paid, and debts that have grown over time aren't strong enough to hold you back if I decide to free you. And I have decided that the pit of financial ruin is not where you will end up. You are destined for abundance. You have been given prosperity. Free money is what I have planned for you. I'm releasing provision that will not only meet your immediate needs but also pay off your debts, help you start saving, and give you a level of financial stability that you have never had before. You're getting money from places you didn't expect it to come from. There will be no more debt. The bills will be paid. Savings are going to add up. You will feel what it's like to have more than enough for the first time in your life, or maybe for the first time in a very long time. The bottom of your financial well is not your home. I'm taking you out of that bad place and putting you in a place of plenty, where you will have plenty for yourself and plenty to share with others. I am pulling you out of the abyss of loneliness that has made you feel like no one sees or remembers you. I see you. Your name is known to me. Every part of your life is known to me. I know what you think and how you feel. You're not hidden from me. I have not forgotten about you. I see you even when no one else does. I will remember you even if no one else does. Someone loves you more deeply and more intensely than any human love could ever be. I love you even when no one else does. And this season I'm taking you out of that loneliness and putting you in touch with people who will see you the way I do, value you the way I value you, and love you with the same kind of love I have for you. The pit of loneliness is not where you have to go. You are waiting for community, connection, and a sense of belonging. You have worn loneliness like a heavy coat for too long. Now it is time to take it off. I want you to take a leap of faith that starts this new time of connecting. I want you to say, "I am seen," in the comments below. Type it out loud, in line with the truth that you are not invisible to me or the people I bring your way. This will help your spirit. You are calling on those divine links. Watch out, because the people you've been praying for are about to come into your life. Once this season is over, you won't feel alone for the rest of your life. You will have close friends. You will have relationships that matter. There will be people who love and know you completely. No longer will I be alone. The link is starting to form. You're feeling like you have no reason to be here, but I'm here to help you get out of that hole. There is a reason you are here. You were born to do something that no one else can. Your life is not a mistake, an accident, or a cosmic accident. I created you on purpose to do a certain job, and I'm clearing up any doubts you have about what that mission is. This season will answer the questions that have been bothering you about who you are and what your calling is. You'll understand who you are. You'll understand why you're here. There will be no doubt about what you should do. Having that knowledge will give your days meaning and your heart happiness. As I help you get better, I'm also giving you new chances that will change everything. These chances don't come up by chance. I have been setting up these meetings, connections, and opportunities for you at this exact time in your life through divine intervention. Some of these chances will come up because of people you know. Some will come to you through strangers who play important roles in your story. Some will come through channels that people expect. Some people will show up in ways that will surprise and please you. but they are all coming because I am letting you in and opening the doors. You are about to get new job opportunities. There will soon be changes at your job that will use your skills and pay you what you deserve. There is no way that you will stay where you are now for the rest of your life. There will be something better soon, something that will help you reach your goal, something that will pay you what you're worth, something that will make you happy and bring in money at the same time. If you've been out of work for a while and aren't sure if anyone will ever hire you again, the perfect job is being made for you right now. The job search that has been so discouraging is about to give you results that you didn't expect. You will soon have access to the tools and people you need to start your own business or ministry, even if you haven't known where to start. I'm opening doors in your career that will help you make a lot of money and live out your purpose at the same time. Work shouldn't be a punishment or something you have to do. Your gifts should shine through in it, and it should make you happy. I'm taking you to work that feels more like a calling than a job. You are getting new chances to connect with people. Good things are about to happen in your life. People who will become friends for life, church partners, business partners, and maybe even a spouse, if that's what you've been praying for. These connections aren't like most others. This is a list of people I chose just for you. People in your life whose strength will help you grow, and whose weaknesses will help you with your gifts, will help you get to where I want you to be, and do faster. These people will still believe in you even when you don't. These people will tell you the truth when you need it. These people will pray for you when you can't. These are the people who will cheer for you when you win and support you when you lose. Watch out for these new people. They are coming, and you'll know them by how peaceful they make you feel and how your spirit connects with theirs. You are about to get new ministry opportunities. The body of Christ needs the gifts you have to offer. Your words will free people who are being held captive. People who are going through the same things you are will benefit from the things you have learned and the things you have done. Your mess is now your message. The test you took is now your testimony. Your pain is turning into a stage. I'm giving you chances to share what I've given you. You could do it by teaching, preaching, writing, making music, counseling, mentoring, or helping people in real ways. It could be through one-on-one conversations or speeches to large groups of people. It could happen in living rooms, coffee shops, churches, or conference rooms. I'm giving you chances to make a lasting difference in other people's lives. No matter what form they take, your pain will be used to make medicine for someone else. Someone else will use your story as a guide to stay alive. Your big step forward will give someone else hope. You are getting more chances to be creative. Your creativity is built into your DNA because I made you in my image, and I am the creator. The world needs the ideas you have. People will feel and think differently after seeing your art. You come up with creative answers to problems that no one else has thought of. I gave you creative potential, but it has been dormant for too long because of the needs of survival and the duties of daily life. You are creative, though, and I want to bring them out this season. I'm giving you time to make art. You will have so many ideas that you won't be able to write them down fast enough. I'm making it easier for your creative gifts to be seen, appreciated, and rewarded, whether they are expressed through art, music, writing, business, technology, design, or any other channel. Don't hide your creativity because you think it's not good enough. These gifts were given to you by me, and I don't give stupid gifts. What I've given you is amazing, and the world needs to see it. There are new educational opportunities coming up for you. If you felt limited by what you don't know or your lack of credentials, things are about to change. You are getting more chances to learn what you need to learn, no matter if it's through formal education, informal mentoring, or receiving knowledge and wisdom from outside sources. Everything you need to know is here, and I'm happy to share it with you. If you ask me for wisdom, I will give it to you freely. I will show you ways to improve your understanding as you look for them. Your future is not limited by how much or how little schooling you had in the past. Some people take years to learn things that I can teach you in seconds. I can give you information that you can't find in a book. I'm giving you chances to learn and grow. Some of you are getting new chances to live in different places. Some of you are being called to move to new places where your story will begin. These moves may seem scary or inconvenient, but they are part of my plan to bless and help you the most. Things might not be going well where you are now. Your breakthrough might be somewhere else. There could be a city, a country, or a region where the doors I've set up for you are. I'll go ahead of you to clear the way. I will show you the way every step of the way. When you get there, I'll be there to help you connect with the right people and set yourself up for the right opportunities. Not everyone has to move, but pay attention if you've been feeling something stirring in your spirit about a new place. That sound could be my voice calling you to the spot where your breakthrough is ready to happen. I want to be very clear with you right now about something. When I open doors for you, break curses, release blessings, heal your soul, give your heart rest, watch over your life, pick you up when you fall, and make new opportunities for you, I am doing all of these things. It's all because I love you. You didn't earn or deserve these things, so I'm not giving them to you. I am not blessing you because you have done enough good things, been faithful enough, or prayed enough. Because I love you, I'm blessing you. That's how simple and deep it is. The thing that drives everything I do for you is my love for you. That love won't go away. It has nothing to do with how well you do. It doesn't depend on how perfect you are. It comes from who I am, not who you are. My love for you will never change because I don't change. I've loved you since the beginning of time. It was before you were born, before your parents knew you existed, and before the first person ever walked on the earth. I loved you. You lived in my heart before your mother gave birth to you. I already knew your name before someone else said it. Before anyone else saw it, I saw your face. Before you lived a single day, I knew every day that would be written in your book. That's why I chose to make you. Even though I knew every mistake you would make, every sin you would commit, and every time you would doubt me, disobey me, or turn away from me, I still picked to love you. I still chose to chase you with my love that never fails or changes. Don't let the enemy make you believe that no one loves or wants you. He has been telling that lie for a long time, and it has worked against many souls throughout history. In order for you to believe that you are worthy of love, he wants you to think that there is something fundamentally wrong with you. He uses the things you've done wrong as proof. He makes you think of the worst times in your life. He says in a low voice, if people knew you, they would never love you. He tells you that the good things you see in other people are real, but the good that other people see in you is just an illusion that will be shown in the end. But he lies, and the truth of my word shows that he is lying. I love you so much that I know you better than anyone else, even better than you know yourself. I don't know anything that is hidden. I see everything, and my love for you never changes. People love you because of who you are, not because of what you do, because I made you and I own you. I'm not just loving you, I'm loving you. Doing something, getting something done, or changing something in your life right now. Chains that have held you back are broken by my love. Because I love you, doors that were shut against you are now open. My love is making the wounds that hurt you better. Broken relationships are getting better because of my love. My love is giving you the tools you need to reach your goals. My love keeps you safe from harm, both seen and unseen. You are being led to your destiny by my love, who is patient and persistent. My love is not a thought or an emotion. This is the most powerful force in the universe, and it is focused on you like a laser right now. You are the object of my love, the object of my blessing, and the object of my grace. You can't be separated from this love. Not life, not death, not angels, not demons, not the present, not the future, and not any power in the world. My love for you will never end, never break, and never stop. Let me talk specifically to some of you who are having a hard time with money right now. I know about the stack of bills on your kitchen table that you don't want to open because you know you can't pay them. I know how hard it is to deal with creditors calling you and sending you letters with threats. You're afraid you'll lose your home, car, and everything else you've worked so hard to build. When you can't take care of your family the way you want to, I know how bad it feels. When you have to tell your kids no to things that other parents can easily buy. When you have to act like everything is fine even though you are really worried about money. However, I want you to know that I am able to change your financial situation. I have split the seas. I got water to flow from rocks. I made enough bread and fish to feed a lot of people. No matter how big your money problem seems to you, it's not that big to me. I'm bringing provision into your life that will not only help you get through this crisis, but also build a foundation of financial stability that will last for generations. Let me talk to those of you who are having health problems that seem too big to handle. I know about the diagnosis that rocked your world, the medical terms you didn't understand but knew were bad, and the treatment options that all seemed scary and uncertain. I know that some nights you don't know how much time you have left. There have been times when you looked at your loved ones and wondered if you would be there for their big events. I know about the physical pain that you have to deal with all the time, being so worn out that every day feels like a marathon. Having a body that won't let you live the life you want to live is very frustrating. But I am the same God who spoke a word and healed lepers, gave sight to the blind, and brought the dead back to life. I don't think your condition is too hard for me. Healing is coming into your body right now. Healing that will baffle and surprise your doctors. The medical reports that said you would get worse will have to be changed, because my healing power works in ways that doctors can't explain. To those of you who are stuck in bad relationships that are taking away your peace and sense of self, I want to talk to you. I know the kind of partner who brings you down instead of lifting you up, who treats you badly instead of loving you, and who takes from you without ever giving back. I know about the family member who forces their will on others, who wields guilt as a weapon and turns every get-together into a source of stress instead of happiness. My friend is the type of person who only shows up when they need something, breaks your trust, and then acts like nothing happened. These relationships have been making you feel tired and unhappy. Change is coming this season, though, as I work on the hearts of the other people in these relationships. Some of them will change. Some people will be taken out of your life so that you can have the healthy, life-giving relationships I have planned for you. You will no longer be held back by people who don't want what's best for you. I want to talk to those of you who are having trouble with your mental health. Depression is something I know all too well. It makes it hard to get out of bed, takes away your drive and joy, and leaves you wondering what the point of everything is. I understand how anxiety can make everything seem more dangerous than it really is, because it fills your mind with worries and what-ifs. That makes you always ready for something bad to happen, so you can't enjoy the good things in your life. I know what it's like to have a traumatic event play over and over in your mind. Remembering things that happen in the worst times of your life can be scary. The things that can make a normal day into a crisis of emotions. Being mentally ill does not mean you have weak faith. It's not a way to punish sin. You shouldn't feel bad about it, and I'm not too weak to heal you. The power I have to heal is touching your mind right now, changing the way you think, balancing your brain chemistry, and getting rid of the trauma that's been causing you so much pain. The mental pain you've been going through is slowly going away. It seems like you're stuck and can't move forward in any part of your life. Let me talk to you. You have thought this is all there is for so long, because you have been in the same place, that this is the best thing that could happen. Music. You won't go through that change, but other people will. You've been held back every time you tried to move forward. At every point where you were making progress, something stopped you. It's like there's an invisible wall stopping you from moving forward. However, I want you to know that I am now breaking down that wall. You are being freed from the invisible forces that have been holding you back. The lack of movement is ending. Things are going to move. Soon you'll make progress that will make up for all the time you felt stuck. This is the time when things began to change, and you will realize this in the days and weeks to come. I want to talk to those of you who have given up on your dreams. Your dreams that I put in your heart got buried somewhere along the way by responsibilities, disappointments, and everyday worries. You lost hope that those dreams could come true. You started telling yourself that they were just dreams, and that you needed to put them aside for more important things. But those dreams were not just random thoughts. They were seeds I put in your heart, little glimpses of the reason I made you. They are coming back to life for me this season. I'm blowing the dust off the dreams you buried. I want to remind you of the fire that burned inside you before life tried to put it out. Don't give up on your dreams. They were just sound asleep, waiting for the right time to wake up. It's that time of year. Things that you stopped believing were possible are now becoming possible. Let me talk music to those of you who are ashamed of the past, the things you did, the decisions you made, and the person you were before. You feel like you can't do anything good because of these memories. You've tried to move on, but the past keeps pulling you back. What if people knew the whole truth about where you've been and what you've done? Would they still respect you? You're so used to feeling ashamed that you've come to think of it as a part of who you are, like your past will always define you. But I am the God who saves people. I'm good at taking broken parts of people's lives and making something lovely out of them. Your past doesn't keep you from having a good future. Things that make you feel the worst about yourself will become the most powerful places to share your story. People will believe that change is possible for them too when they hear how far you have come from where you were to where you are going. Your shame is being turned into a story of redemption that will give many people hope. Here's what I want to say to single people who want to share their lives with someone. The loneliness has been very bad. It hurts to see other people find love while you stay single. If there is something wrong with you, you have thought about it. if you're not likable in some way, if you will never find the love your heart desires, because some of you have been hurt so badly in the past. You have put up walls around your heart to keep out more pain and keep love from entering. You want to be with someone, and I see that. I respect that because I put that desire in you. People are meant to connect with each other, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to share your life with someone. During this time, I'm getting you and your future partner ready for the relationship I have in mind. I'm taking care of your wounds so that you can love and be loved in a healthy way. You are coming to the right place at the right time. Someone I have for you is also getting ready, and your paths will cross at just the right time. Allow me to talk to those of you who are parents and are carrying a lot for your kids. There are things your child has done that break your heart. You've prayed a lot of prayers that don't seem to be answered. You're to blame for what went wrong. You thought about what you could have done differently and felt the weight of being responsible for someone else's choices. Some of your kids are far away from me right now, which hurts you and keeps you up at night. No matter how badly you want to help, some of your kids are having problems with addiction, mental health, relationships, or other things that you can't fix. I love your kids more than you do. Please know that. I've been after them while you've been praying for them. It didn't go to waste, the faith seeds you planted in their hearts. My word never comes back empty, even when it seems like nothing is going through. I love your kids very much, and I'm working behind the scenes to bring them back to me and make them whole again. Continue to pray. Don't give up. The answer to your prayers is getting closer than you think. I'd like to talk to those of you who are caregivers and are worn out from taking care of others who can't take care of themselves. You've been taking care of elderly parents, sick spouses, kids with special needs, or other people who depend on you to stay alive. The needs never seem to go away. You are taking care of everyone else, but no one is taking care of you. You're almost out of gas and don't know how much longer you can go. You haven't taken care of your own needs in so long that you have forgotten what it's like to be awake and healthy. I see what you gave up. I see the love that gets me through every hard day. Help is on the way. I'm getting people ready to help you carry the load. I'm giving them resources that will make taking care of them easier. When normal strength isn't enough, I'm giving you supernatural strength. I'm also taking care of you. I am pouring my love into the holes that your giving has made, getting your spirit back up so you can keep doing the beautiful work of loving others well. I want you to know that everything will be okay as you read these words. I know that statement might seem overly simple when you think about how complicated your situation is, how big your problems are, and how uncertain your future is. I know that some of your problems seem impossible to solve, and some of your situations seem impossible to change. You need to hear it and believe it, though, because it's true. There won't be any problems. It's not because things will magically get better for you. It's because I am with you no matter what. Not because there won't be any more challenges, but because I will make sure you win everyone. I will be there for you in all of your pain, not because you will never hurt again. There won't be any problems, since I'm fine. I am in charge, and everything is going to work out for your good. Let me talk to those of you who are spiritually dry. It's like your faith has died down, and your love for me has grown cold. There was a time when you could really feel my presence. You used to be able to pray and worship without any trouble, but somewhere along the way, that connection seemed to fade. You now act like you have faith, but you don't really feel anything. You read what I say, but it doesn't hit you. When you pray, it feels like your words hit the ceiling and then fall back down. Even though you go to services, you don't feel like you belong as much as you used to, because you don't feel spiritually alive. You're not sure if you did something wrong, if I've pulled away from you, if the closeness you used to feel was just a dream that you can never regain. I haven't moved, though. I haven't pulled back. My love for you and my desire to be close to you have not changed. You are experiencing dryness during a season, not all the time. Right now I'm pouring my living water into your spirit to quench what has grown dry, wake up what has been sleeping, and warm up what has grown cold. You're falling in love with me again. You are becoming more aware of my presence again. There is a fire in your heart again that used to burn for me. I want to talk to people who are sad about a loss that has broken their world. Someone you loved very much is gone, and the pain of not having them here is unbearable. Your days are always heavy, and you feel sad all the time. It affects everything you do. There are times when you forget for a second. The pain comes back all at once when the memory comes back to you. Many people tell you that things will get better over time, but that doesn't seem likely right now. It seems like the sadness will swallow you up whole. I want you to know that I know how you feel. I saw my own son die. Even though I knew the resurrection was coming, I felt the weight of that loss. Being sad doesn't mean your faith is weak. It means you love them very much. The amount of pain you feel is equal to the amount of love you had. And that love is lovely even though it hurts you. I'm not telling you to act like you're not hurt. You should let me help you get through this grief. I am the comforter, and I want to be your comfort this season. We will never forget the person you lost. They will always be a part of your life, and one day the memories will bring you more happiness than pain, when you can enjoy the gift of having them in your life without being sad when they're not there. Let me talk to those of you who have to make decisions that you know you can't make. Crossroads are places where every choice seems uncertain, and the repercussions of making the wrong choice seem terrible. You have been stuck because you can't decide what to do and can't move forward because you can't see where I'm going. Every choice you have comes with pros and cons. You can't figure out which one is my will for your life, no matter how hard you try. And even though you prayed for it, it hasn't come. You've asked for signs, but they haven't been clear. You're feeling stressed out about the choice you have to make, and you're afraid that if you make the wrong one, you'll have to live with the consequences for the rest of your life. You should know that I'm bigger than what you choose. Of course, I have hopes for your life. There are better paths than others, but I can help you get through any one you choose. If you choose in good faith, asking me for help and doing what you think is right about my direction, that choice will work for me. I will change your minds. I will use even choices that aren't perfect to further my goals. Fear of making the wrong choice shouldn't stop you from making any choice at all. Just take a step, and I'll show you the way. Choose, and I'll put your paths in order. I'll show you the way as you go if you trust me enough. Let me talk to those of you who are struggling with temptations that you just can't seem to fight. Something keeps drawing you back to sin. A pattern you've tried to break 1,000 times but haven't been able to. You fall again and again, just when you think you've finally mastered it. Because you keep failing, you feel ashamed and wonder if you are really saved, if you really belong to me, and if there is any point in trying again when you keep failing. You've started to think that this sin is your fate and that you will have to fight it until the day you die. But I want you to tell them that my grace is stronger than any sin. There is no temptation that my spirit in you can't handle. You have tried to fight with your own power. That's why you've been failing. Things are different when you let me fight instead of using your own strength. It's over. You're no longer bound by this sin. I'm showing you the roots that leave you open to this temptation. I am healing the wounds that make you act in this harmful way. Freedom is possible, full and long-lasting freedom. And the first step is to understand that you can't do this by yourself. You don't have to, though. Let me talk to those of you who have been angry for years. Someone really hurt you by what they did. When you think about how unfair it was, it still makes your blood boil. People have told you to forgive, but after what they did to you, it seems impossible or even silly to do so. Why should you forgive someone who has never said sorry, admitted they were wrong, or been punished for what they did? The anger seems right, justified, and appropriate given the situation. But I want to show you what being angry does to you. The person who hurt you won't be hurt by it. They might not know that you're still mad at them. They may have moved on with their lives, but you are still stuck in the past. Your anger is making you sick on the inside. It steals your peace, hurts your other relationships, and uses up mental and emotional energy that you could use for better things. It's not okay to let them off the hook when you forgive them. It's about not being responsible. Allowing yourself to let go of your anger will allow you to fully live in the present instead of being stuck in the past forever. I'm helping you let go of your anger. I'm taking care of the wound so that the anger has nowhere to come from. I'm giving you supernatural powers to forgive things that seem impossible to forgive. I want to talk to people who are tired of trying to be perfect, putting on shows for other people, and hiding who you really are behind masks. Before all the performances, you almost forgot who you are, because you've been pretending for so long. All of your relationships seem to depend on what you do instead of who you are. You're scared that people would not love you if they saw the real you. That's why you keep doing well, meeting goals, and beating standards that seem impossible to reach. You are dying from being too tired to keep up the performance, but I want you to know that I can see through all of your masks. I know the real you that you hide from other people. I love that person very much. You do not need to put on a show for me. You don't have to work for my love. You don't have to achieve things to show that you're valuable. I set your worth when I made you, and nothing you do or don't do can change that. I want you to stop putting on a show and be yourself instead. I'm making places where you don't have to be afraid to be yourself. I'm teaching you that being liked isn't as good as being known. That connection is more important than cheers. Let me talk to those of you who are having trouble figuring out who you are, not sure of who you are or where you belong. A lot of people tell you what you should want, who you should be, and how you should live. People around you push you in one direction, but your heart seems to be pulling you in a different direction. People around you seem so sure of who they are, but you feel like you're still trying to figure out the most basic things about yourself. You don't know what you really want or value, so you feel lost and unable to make decisions because of this trouble with your identity. In spite of that, I made you and know exactly who you are. I know the gifts I gave you before you were born. I am aware of the reason I created you. You are unlike anyone else who has ever lived or will ever live because of the unique mix of your personality, skills, interests, and life experiences. This season, music. I'm going to tell you who you really are. I'm taking away the fake names you've made up to make other people happy or to keep yourself safe. There will be no more questions or confusion because I am telling you the truth about who you are. You are about to enter a season that is unlike any other you have been through. At this point in time, things that used to take years will happen quickly, and things that used to take months will happen in weeks. While everyone else was running ahead of you, you felt like you were moving slowly. You will catch up and beat people who seem so far ahead this season, though. This is the season of growth, when one seed will yield 100 harvests, and one investment will yield 1,000 returns. There is a principle of multiplication at work in your life. What you give will be given back to you many times over. The money you invest will give you returns that are higher than what math would predict. This is a time of restoration when everything your enemy took from you will be given back, and the years that the locusts ate will be replaced by years of plenty. You will have such a full restoration that it will be like the years of loss never happened. This is a season of revelation when mysteries will be solved, goals will become clear, and callings will be confirmed. You will finally get answers to questions you've had for years. It will finally be clear what has been giving you trouble. The enemy will not be able to stop what I've started this season. Now I want to talk about how this breakthrough will show up in your everyday life. Opening doors means that in the next few days and weeks, certain events will happen that make chances that weren't there before appear. There will be a phone call, an email, or a conversation that changes everything. You won't even know you need it until someone gives it to you. A door that was shut behind you will open up all of a sudden. A wall that looked like it would stay in place will be suddenly taken down. These are not spiritual ideas or metaphors. Actually, these things are going to happen in your real life because of what I'm doing in the spiritual world right now. If I say I am breaking curses, I mean that patterns in your life that have been going on for years will stop. It is no longer possible to stay poor because every step forward brings you back to being poor. Breaking up relationships that always ended in heartbreak is no longer the norm. The health problems that keep happening and seem to be your fate are being stopped. The family fights that happened every holiday are being fixed. You will be able to tell the difference. Some things that always did a certain way will no longer do that. Different people will react to you. Things that have always gone a certain way will go in a different direction. That's proof that the curses are being broken. By releasing blessings, I mean that good things will start happening to you more often than you can count. Not just sometimes, not just once in a while, but often enough to make it clear that something has changed. Checks will show up out of the blue. Chances will show up out of the blue. You won't understand why people give you things. You won't have to knock on every door that opens. People will invite you to things you didn't want to do. Things will not flow away from you, but toward you. Today, this is what it looks like to live under an open heaven where being blessed is the norm and not the exception. When I say I'm healing your soul, I mean that the pain that has been with you all along will start to go away. You will no longer be hurt by the memories that have been following you around. Things that used to make you go down emotional rabbit holes will no longer do that. The stress that made every day feel like a battle is going to go away. The sadness that made it hard to see the point of everything is going to go away. This healing could happen all of a sudden, in a moment of breakthrough that changes you forever. Or it could happen slowly, like a steady improvement that makes you realize how far you've come when you look back. In either case, things will get better. The wounds in your soul that have shaped your inner life are being healed by my power. When I say, I am giving rest to your heart, I mean that the stress that you have been living with will be replaced by peace. You'll no longer wake up with a knot in your stomach. You will no longer spend your days waiting for something bad to happen. You will stop staying up all night worrying about the same things. In a long time, rest has not been possible. Soon it will be possible. Not because everything will be fine in your life, but because you will finally believe that I am in charge of everything. If you trust God, you will find rest that doesn't depend on things being easy, knowing that I will be with you and take care of you no matter what gives you peace. Rest. As I protect you, I mean that certain attacks that were meant to hurt you are being stopped. The enemy has plans to kill you, but they are being found out and taken apart before they can be carried out. Certain accidents that were planned to happen are being stopped. Some diseases that were supposed to spread are being stopped. Though some relationships were supposed to end, they are still going strong. While I was watching over you, many things that were supposed to happen did not. You may never know all of them. I know, though. And I want you to know that I'm not just watching over you. It is active, aggressive, alert, and works. There are threats, but you are safe because I am stronger than any threat. When I tell you I'm lifting you up, I mean that the bad place you were in is about to fade away. The bad mood is getting better. Breaking the habit is happening. The money hole is getting filled. The relationship isolation is coming to an end. Things are becoming clearer. You are rising from the hole that you thought would be your permanent home. Rising will give you a new view that you didn't have when you were at the bottom. I was always with you, even when you couldn't feel me. You'll see that I worked the whole time, but you will see that the pit, no matter how bad it was, taught you things and made you stronger in ways that you could not have learned or grown any other way. You will help people who are still in the pit with what you learned there. When I tell you that I'm opening up new opportunities, I really mean that your life is about to change in a big way. Things that you couldn't do before will now be possible. The paths that were blocked will be open again. Things that seemed impossible will become possible. Resources that were not available before will now be. New links will be made that didn't exist before. The limits that had set what you could do are now being taken away. You are about to enter a time in your life when the possibilities are endless and unmatched by anything you have ever experienced. Do not let the things that didn't work in the past affect what you hope will happen in the future. The old rules don't apply anymore because I'm doing something new. Be brave, my beloved child. To keep this alignment, though, I need you to help me. Please subscribe to this channel right now if you haven't already. To activate the notification bell, click the subscribe button. This is not just a suggestion, it is a prophetic act. You are putting yourself under the open window of my prophetic word when you subscribe. You are telling God, Lord, I will stay under this spout until the blessing comes out. Each time a new message falls, you will be ready to receive the next part of your breakthrough. Lock in your alignment by doing it now. Be brave, my beloved child. Don't let fear take away the happiness or hope of this time of year. Fear has been a constant friend for too long, talking about the worst-case scenarios, pointing out possible dangers, and amplifying uncertainties until they seemed impossible to handle. Fear, on the other hand, lies, and now it's no longer a part of your life. I'm switching out fear for faith, worry for worship, and stress for peace. Let courage rise in your heart as you walk through the doors I'm opening, as you receive the blessings I'm sending out, and as you feel the healing I'm giving you. Not courage based on what you can do, but courage based on the fact that I am with you and my power is working through you. You can't lose with me on your side. You can't fail if I'm by your side. If you believe in me as your God, then anything is possible. People around you will notice the changes that are taking place in your life. People will know something is wrong with you because of the change. Your face will look different. It will change how confident you are. Things will be different for you. Your eyes will shine with a light that wasn't there before. People will appreciate and want to be like you because you will be more peaceful. You will be filled with happiness that will spread to everyone around you. They are going to ask you about it. They'll be interested in what you know. These people will be interested in how you got to where you are now. Tell them about me when they do. Please let them know that I am real and that I hear prayers, open doors, break curses, send blessings, heal souls, and rest tired hearts. Tell them I can do the same thing for them as I did for you. Your testimony will be a weapon against the enemy and a way to bring people into my kingdom. There is a strong anointing to break chains in the air right now. You should give that blessing to someone you care about. Take a moment to share this video before you keep watching. You can post it on your story or send it to a friend or family member. When you share it, you're not just sending someone a video, you're letting the same breakthrough happen in their life as it is in yours. You will spread the anointing on this message by obeying it. Help someone get out of their darkness by being their bridge. Share it right now. Your big idea isn't just for you. For everyone who hears your story and gets hope from it. Anyone who sees how you've changed could become a believer and be motivated to find me for themselves. You need to know that what I'm doing in your life right now isn't just about making things better for you. It's about making you different. The blessings I'm sending your way are meant to help you and make your life better at the same time. More opportunities are coming your way, and I want to push your faith even further, as well as healing your pain. The healing I'm giving you is meant to make you more compassionate. During this time of breakthrough, I'm getting you ready for the next level of purpose I have for your life. The blessing isn't just for you to enjoy, it is to help you grow. This is why some of the big steps forward will also come with problems. You will have to grow in ways you haven't grown before for the new job I'm giving you. When I bring new people into your life, they will need to trust and be vulnerable in ways that will feel strange at first. The extra money I'm giving you will test how well you handle money and show me what you really think about it. The healing I'm giving you will show you parts of your life that the pain had covered up. There are still things you need to give up for me. Don't be shocked when a blessing brings you new problems to solve. This is how things work. I'm not just changing the way things are for you. I'm making you new. Don't be scared of this process, though. I am gentle with my kids as I raise them. It's not my job to make you go faster or give more than you can. I meet you where you are and help you become the person you want to be. I will be right there with you when things get hard, giving you wisdom for every choice, strength for every problem, and grace for every mistake. You are not the only one going through this change. Every step of the way, I'll be there to cheer you on, help you up when you fall, and remind you who you are when you forget. My plans for your future are so much bigger than you think. Imagine seeing what I see. If you could get a small taste of what I have planned for the rest of your life, it would be so wonderful that it would make you cry. What I want to give you is bigger than the dreams you have now. The goals you're working toward are really just steps toward something much bigger. Your dream life, no matter how beautiful it is only a shadow of the reality I am making, which is why I want you to trust me even if you can't see where I'm going. That's why I want you to follow me even if the way doesn't make sense. Any uncertainty along the way is worth it for the end goal. Your life will have an effect on people you have never met. People who come after you will be grateful for the choices you make now. It's possible for strangers to become family. People will come into your life through the doors I'm opening and stay there. There are chances that don't even exist yet that will be made just for you. The gifts I gave you will help solve some problems in the world. Children who are alone will be cared for. Sick people will be healed. Broken hearts will be fixed, and lost souls will be found because of what I'm doing in your life right now. I'm opening doors in your career that will help you make a lot of money and live out your purpose at the same time. Work shouldn't be a punishment or something you have to do. Your gifts should shine through in it, and it should make you happy. I'm taking you to work that feels more like a calling than a job. You are getting new chances to connect with people. Good things are about to happen in your life. People who will become friends for life, church partners, business partners, and maybe even a spouse, if that's what you've been praying for. These connections aren't like most others. This is a list of people I chose just for you. People in your life whose strength will help you grow, and whose weaknesses will help you with your gifts, will help you get to where I want you to be and do faster. These people will still believe in you even when you don't. These people will tell you the truth when you need it. These people will pray for you when you can't. These are the people who will cheer for you when you win and support you when you lose. Watch out for these new people. They are coming, and you'll know them by how peaceful they make you feel and how your spirit connects with theirs. You are about to get new ministry opportunities. The body of Christ needs the gifts you have to offer. Your words will free people who are being held captive. People who are going through the same things you are will benefit from the things you have learned and the things you have done. Your mess is now your message. The test you took is now your testimony. Your pain is turning into a stage. I'm giving you chances to share what I've given you. You could do it by teaching, preaching, writing, making music, counseling, mentoring, or helping people in real ways. It could be through one-on-one conversations or speeches to large groups of people. It could happen in living rooms, coffee shops, churches, or conference rooms. Don't let the size of the vision scare you into taking action. Don't talk yourself out of your destiny just because you can't see how you could make it happen. You shouldn't be able to see how. That's where I work. You only need to trust me to keep my word and follow the steps I give you. Move on to the next step. That's all. The next thing to do, when you need to see it, I'll show you the next step. The breakthrough you're getting is not the end, but the start of something. It's the first chapter of a new book, not the last page. It's not the sunset, but the start of a new day. Things are going to get even better from here on out. The blessings will get better. There will be more doors. The healing will get better. It will get better for the rest. It will be easier to see that you are safe. The lifting will keep going up higher and higher. I can do anything in your life, no matter what. I can take you anywhere. Everything is possible as long as you believe and receive it. That's why having faith is so important. That's not because I need your faith to do my job. It's because your faith holds my blessing. A bigger faith can hold a bigger good thing. What you can receive is limited if your faith is weak. It's not that I don't want to give more. It's that you can't hold more. You are having to put your faith to the test right now because I want to give you more than you have ever received. The problems that have tested your faith were meant to make it stronger. The wait times that made you angry were meant to build trust. All the things you've been through have led up to this moment, building up your ability to receive what I'm about to give you. I'm so proud of you. I know that might come as a surprise since you feel like you have failed in so many ways. But I'm proud of you because you are still here, still trusting me, still believing, even after everything you've been through. Your faith has been put to the test in ways that would have broken less strong hearts. You have shown that you are strong by enduring hardships that would have made other people give up. You didn't give up even though you really wanted to. You prayed even when it looked like I wasn't paying attention, even though the evidence seemed to show that my promises were false. You kept believing. I'm proud of you, so proud. No one has forgotten how loyal you are, and it is about to pay off in ways that will make you so thankful you won't be able to breathe. The best is still to come. I know that the enemy has tried to make you believe that your best days are over, that your dreams can't come true, and that you missed out on chances. He wants you to think that you're past your best, that you missed your chance, and that the ship has sailed without you. He's wrong, though. He's always wrong about what I want to do for my kids. The truth is that everything you've been through so far, even the best parts, is just the beginning of your story. The main event hasn't even begun yet. The things I'm about to do for you will make everything else seem like a small snack before a big meal. Don't give up hope, because the best is still to come. At this very moment, I want to declare a series of blessings over your life. Take these words as prophetic statements that are coming true in the spiritual world. Your health is blessed from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. As you listen to them, let health and wholeness flow through every part of your body. All of the organs are working the way I planned them to. All of the systems work together perfectly with each other. Sickness is leaving the body. The disease is getting better. Death is being stopped. And growth is starting. Live a long time and stay healthy so you can enjoy all the other gifts I'm giving you. You're lucky with money. It's possible to get money from places you know and places you don't know. There are no longer any debts. The bills are paid. Savings are building up. The returns on your investments are higher than you thought they would be. There are new job openings. Businesses are doing very well. Your financial knowledge is growing, so you can handle what I give you well. You and your family are no longer living in poverty. You are now used to having plenty, not just enough to get by, but enough to share with others. The people in your life are lucky. There are people coming into your life that I have planned to be there. Relationships that are harmful are being changed or taken away. People are getting their ideas straightened out. Problems are being solved. Forgiveness is now flowing where unforgiveness used to stop it. The love is getting deeper, establishing trust. There are spiritual links being made that will change the course of your life. Your family is lucky to have unity, peace, and support for each other through music. Your mind is lucky. There is less confusion now. Anxiety is being replaced by peace. Joy is taking the place of sadness. Destructive ways of thinking are being replaced by healthy ones. Things are getting creative. It's getting smarter. My memory is getting better. Focus is getting better. Mind attacks from the enemy are being pushed back. Now your thought life is a source of strength instead of a place where you fight. Your goal is blessed. You are becoming more clear on the calling I put on your life. The gifts I gave you are now being used. The ways to reach your goal are becoming clear. You are being given the tools you need to complete your mission. People who will help you reach your goals are being put in place. What used to be confusion about who you are and where you're going is now crystal clear. You'll understand who you are. You'll understand why you're here. There will be no doubt about what you should do. Your sleep is good. You will sleep well when you lay down. Deep rest will help you feel better. Your dreams will mean something and not bother you. You'll feel good when you wake up and be ready for the day. You are finally getting rid of the insomnia that has kept you from sleeping. The bad dreams that have been keeping you up are ending. Your bedroom is turning into a peaceful haven where your body and mind can rest after a long day. Your house is blessed. All of the rooms are filled with peace. Protection is like an invisible shield around your home. There is plenty of provision, so there is always more than enough. Everyone who lives under your roof is free to love each other. Problems are solved quickly before they can do long-lasting damage. Your house is a safe haven from the chaos of the outside world. A spot where people can get better, keep their relationships strong, create memories, and fully live their lives. You will have a good future. I have good plans for you. You will have a purpose and meaning for every day that you are still alive. You still have the best times of your life ahead of you. They're ahead of you. It will get better every year. I promise that each season will bring new blessings, chances, and experiences of my goodness. You will love living the future I wrote for you. These good things are not hopes or wishes. They are statements made with the authority of heaven. As you believe in them, they are being set up in the spiritual world. Things that have been said will happen because I am the God who keeps His word. Not a single word I've said will be let go without being fulfilled. I will do everything I said I would. Take comfort in the fact that I have heard every prayer you have said. They were all paid attention to and not forgotten. Each prayer was heard in heaven, written down in my books, and carefully thought over by me in my wisdom and timing. Some of your prayers were answered in ways you knew. Some questions were answered in ways you didn't understand at the time, but will now. Another group is having their prayers answered right now as doors open, curses break, and blessings flow, and the prayers that haven't been answered yet are in my hands, waiting for the right time to be answered so that they can do the most good for you and in the lives of other people who are linked to your story. Continue to pray. Pray all the time. Your prayers touch my heart, give me strength, and change the course of history. Now is your chance. This is your big step forward. This is the time of year when doors will open, curses will be broken, blessings will overflow. You will heal deeply, rest perfectly, be protected by God, experience supernatural lifting, and be given new chances that you could never have imagined. Take it, trust it, use it to walk in. Don't let doubt keep you from getting what I'm giving you. Don't be afraid to hope again because of past failures. If the enemy tells you lies, don't let them drown out my voice telling you the truth. You are my beloved child, and I love you as a father. I'm also adding something new to your life that will change everything you thought you knew about what is possible. Keep an eye out, trust, and faith. Have hope and expect the best. because your God is trustworthy. His words will come true, and everything He has said about your life will happen. I have walked with you through every valley, and I will walk with you still. I was there for you when you couldn't take it anymore, carrying you when you couldn't carry yourself, and giving you strength when you thought it would never end, being there for you when you lost faith in yourself. I was there with you when you couldn't sleep and stared at the ceiling, not sure how you were going to get through it. There were times when you felt like no one cared about your life or death, and I was there for you. No one else could understand what you were going through at that time. I've always been with you, not even for a second. I will never stop. I follow you everywhere. We're here to help you through anything. Music. You're not by yourself. You've never been by yourself. You'll never be by yourself. For every tear you've shed, I've dried them. No one has fallen to the ground without being seen or counted. I've been paying close attention to your aches and pains like I do the stars in the sky. And every tear that was shed in sorrow will grow into a seed that brings happiness. The crying that seemed to never end will give way to laughter that can't be held back. The sadness that seemed like it would never end will be replaced by dancing that shows how happy you are. This is what I'm willing to trade. The oil of joy can be used on ashes, and the garment of praise can be worn on a heavy spirit. Your tears have been worth it. They've been taking care of the seeds of your breakthrough. Now the harvest is coming. It makes my heart happy to think about what's to come for you. I have good plans for you, hopeful plans for the future. Every dream I gave you has a date on my calendar when it will come true. Every promise I've whispered to you in the quiet has a time and place for it to come true. All the words I've spoken over your life have the power to make things happen. I can't wait for you to try what I have planned. I've been getting it ready since before you were born. Now is the time for you to step into it. Your story doesn't end here. This is the start of the best one yet. Thanks for having faith in me even when things got tough. Thank you for believing in me even when things seem to go against who I am. Thanks for keeping your end of the deal even when it seemed like forever. Your trust made me feel good. I was moved by your faith. Your persistence and prayer made my heart happy. As I pour out blessings on your life, I want you to know that this is not a reward for being faithful. You can't buy me. This comes naturally from having a relationship with me. When you walk with me, good things happen. Doors open for you when you trust me. When you look for me, you find an infinite amount of good things. Not because you deserve it, but because this is how I act around people who love me. Remember this. Remember that as the time when things started to change. One day, you'll be able to see how your life has changed since this very moment. Right now, with these words, this is where things turn. Now things start to change. At this point, the tide turned in your favor, and you started to move toward the breakthrough that is now happening in your life. You will tell people about this moment when they ask you how it all began, or which event marked the start of the change in your life years from now. These words are what you will tell them. They will hear that you got a message from your Heavenly Father that made everything different. Feel good about moving forward now. God is fighting for you. He made the world and everything in it. You are being helped by the same power that brought the dead back to life. Everything I'm doing for you right now is driven by the same love that made me give up my only son to die for you. When I'm on your side, you can't lose. With my strength behind you, you can't fail. It is impossible to lose when the victory is already yours. Keep your head up, your heart full of faith, and your mind at ease as you walk into your breakthrough. The doors are open. The spells have been broken. Good things are coming your way. The getting better has begun. You can get the rest. The defense is working. The lifting is taking place. The chances are starting to show up. My beloved child, now is your time. Now is your chance. Take in everything I'm putting into your life. Let God bless you by opening your hands. Allow your heart to be healed. Allow wisdom to enter your mind. Allow peace to enter your spirit. If you feel afraid or not good enough, don't hold back. You are good enough because I made you good enough. You are qualified because I made you qualified. I told you that you deserve good things, so now you have them. Stop paying attention to the people who told you different things. They were wrong about you. I'm right about you. I also tell you that you deserve all the good things I want to give you because you are blessed, loved, chosen, destined for greatness, and favored. Take it all in. You will be amazed and amazed as you see my hand at work in every part of your life in the days to come. You will look forward to waking up every day, wondering what blessing, door, or chance I will open for you. Before we go any further, I want you to do something that makes my favor flow into your daily life. Click the like button right now. This easy thing you do isn't just for the algorithm. It's a spiritual sign. The way your hand is reaching out to touch the hem of my dress shows that you are ready to receive all of my blessings. When you like this video, you start a current of good luck that will move toward your money, your relationships, and the choices you make. You should do it now as an act of faith. This message is almost over, but before we end it with a prayer, I need to know that you agree with me completely. If you believe every word I've said today about your life and are ready to walk through those open doors and never look back, please seal it now. Type a strong amen in the comments. That word should be the last word on your situation. Let it be the sound that shuts up the accuser and lets heaven flow into your life. Because you are unique, life will feel different. Changed by my love, and given the strength to live the full life I've always planned for you. The weight is going away. The fog is going away. The chains are coming apart. The door is starting to open. Your life is about to start over. And it will be the most beautiful thing you have ever seen or heard. My precious child, I said these words over your life to make it clear what I am doing and what I plan to do. They are not empty promises or thoughts of what you want. God has told me to do these things, and I will do them because I am trustworthy and have never broken a promise. Keep these words close to your heart. When doubt strikes, go back to them. Say them to yourself when you're scared. Say these words over and over again as you move into this new time of breakthrough and blessing. Every door that was shut against you is now open. I'm ending all the curses that were said about you. I'm giving you all of the blessings that are mine. All the hurts I've caused you are getting better. I'm giving your tired heart rest. I will always look out for you. You are going to new heights because of me. I am making new opportunities that are bigger than what you asked for or thought possible. Our time together is almost over, but your activation is just getting started. You are almost ready to make your breakthrough, but before you do, I need you to sign your agreement with this. Immediately press the like button. That click should sound like a lock opening over your fate. Your one action today starts the flow of my supernatural favor that will go before you in every meeting, decision, and open door this week. Don't forget how powerful this simple act of faith can be. My favor will follow you around if you click like. I give you this word for life. I promise to do this. Here's what I have to say about your future. I give you this word for life. But if you leave and stop talking to me, you might lose touch with what I'm letting go of. You are being asked to promise to stay under this covering. Make sure the bell is on and click the subscribe button if you haven't already. When you subscribe, you're telling your breakthrough that you are now a resident, not just a visitor. You are telling the universe, I will stay until I see it come true. From now on, every prophetic promise I make will come true in your life because you are ready to receive them. I am doing the same thing you are doing. Subscribing now to lock in your prophetic destiny. Really believe it. Take it in with open arms. Feel free and happy as you walk in it. You are my beloved child. You can trust me. I am God. I will always be yours. Amen. Should this message have touched your heart and related to your life, do not keep this blessing to yourself. Give this video to someone who needs to hear these words from God. Someone in your life is having a hard time right now. Someone who wants to know that doors are going to open for them. Someone who cannot move because of a curse needs to be freed. Another person who needs God to heal them and give them rest. You should be the one who brings this message to them. In the comments, type Amen to show that you agree with everything God has said about your life. If you follow this channel and set up alerts, you'll never miss a message from your Heavenly Father. He has more to say to you, more good things to give you, and more doors to open. Your big break is just getting started, but in your spirit, I want you to look to the left and the right. Someone out there needs what you just got. Some people are suffering in silence, like a friend, a family member, or a co-worker who is about to give up. Before you leave, I want you to share this message right now. Send it to 3 people by clicking the share button. When you do this, you start a transfer. The same spirit that just broke your chains will now break theirs through this video. You start the miracle that they need. And in the kingdom, if you give someone breakthrough, it always comes back to you in a bigger way. Now share it and see God work. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's take a moment to reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is not a stroke of luck. It is a direct message from Archangel Michael to you. He's extending his hand and inviting you into a protected, high vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise. This sacred principle is very simple, but it can change your whole life. If you follow it, you won't just receive blessings, they will be multiplied and flow into every part of your life. By accepting this invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate, early access to powerful content and divine insights that are hidden from the general world. Now is your chance to enter a sacred space where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this sacred moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join Archangel Michael's inner circle immediately through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, personalized messages that are specifically meant to elevate and empower your life. If you desire to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. And for those who feel called to amplify this work, a link to purchase the guided ebook is available, which is completely optional, but your presence, attention, and energy already mean the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.